shirt actually might have been Clint's idea because he was like he wants to be a part of this moment. And do something. So yeah, shout out to Clint, shout out to the Courties team.
Stamp of time, bro.
Yo, about 10 years from now,
You're like,
you know what I'm saying?
I was there.
I was there for real.
It's got a date on it.
Yeah.
And Tottenham, North London, like people call it whatever they want to call it, do you know what I'm saying? But for me, Tottenham's home. And black music has been there, but like grime. But for what we play, like Afrobeats, dancehall, hip hop, R&B, that kind of party's never been in that space ever. Do you know what I'm saying? So we took it there. It was crazy. Crazy.
It's your boy Sin from the Hell, man. We're back with another episode of The Rundown. We still in London, still bugging out here. You know what I'm saying? I got one of them ones with me, man. It's a special episode. Feel me? Who am I here with?
It's Jojo from London.
Shit.
That's me, man. You know what I'm saying?
My boy Jojo, man.
Covered.
Yo, Joe. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you do in your own words.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer, but yeah, like also like a cultural programmer, curator. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, and does parties, just like bring people together, really. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, whether it's big parties, small parties, if it's like a little takeover, if it's online, like during lockdown with the radio thing, like no signal, parties with recess. But yeah, like I just say I'm a designer. I'm a designer of experiences, vibes, you know, aesthetic, all of that. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's me, man.
I've not been at a vibe like that with everyone just enjoying it so long, bro. I'm telling you. I've been out cool, man, in the function, catching a little wine and them things there still. But look, I might have found the love of my life. What were you doing? Sleeping like an idiot. What, when's the next one? Bro, drum sheds. March, man.
It's a designer.
Yes, sir.
Designer. Shit, man. Tell me where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? We're across the pond. You know, a lot of people is gonna see this in America, New York.
Yeah.
They're not understanding nothing from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't know where anything is. So explain to me where we are right now.
So right now, this is our HQ, our studio. You see the equipment, you see behind, obviously it's not there, but yeah, man, this is the HQ, so we do everything from here, like for ideas, storage, vibes, meetings, and yeah, this is based in Tottenham, so Tottenham, North London. Yeah, there's a football team here. I don't support them. I'm an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm actually born and raised in Tottenham. So yeah, born here, grew up here, but then I moved outside of London when I was like 13. But I moved back and I came here, back to Tottenham, then I moved back again to outside of London after some years. But I couldn't leave Tottenham, innit? I just couldn't resist it. So when I first started doing recess, we did loads of parties here in Tottenham. They're just found here. That venue's gone now though, because obviously gentrification, they're building houses in it. So there was another venue that we was using that got locked off in 2021 as well, gentrification. But we had moved here before that got knocked over, so it's kind of like, it was never leaving Tottenham, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I lived here, moved out, lived here, moved out, did parties, still not living here. The venues is done, but we've now got a studio here. So Tottenham's in me, man, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Tottenham, North London, like people call it whatever they want to call it, do you know what I'm saying? But for me, Tottenham's home. Tottenham is, you know, we've got bare Nigerians, bare Ghanaians, bare Congolese, bare Latinos, like we've got bare people here, do you know what I'm saying? And it's really multicultural, man. Yeah, just fucking love it here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Time now. I got questions for you, my brother. Different questions, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, what you got going on over here is different. You know, it's a whole different just situation. So I want you to just like, when it comes to your journey. You know, I was talking to Huda before about the different, you know what I'm saying, the umbrella and then the different things under it, you know what I'm saying? But because you are from the genesis of it, like, give me that, you feel me? Give me that story of like, you know?
Nah, basically, I don't know, it just started like from, I'll say to cut the long story, like I say like from 2013, my 21st birthday party. I did a little party in Shoreditch in East London.
Jojo's 1, Jojo's 2.
Yeah. So like it's like a birthday thing. Yeah, 10 years ago now, and did that. It was a vibe, and then did another one as a vibe. I was working retail in Topshop, but then I got sacked in 2014. So I was like, I got to get this money. So I was doing freelance design stuff, video stuff, but also trying to do these parties. But back then it was a bit more difficult for like black music because like people were just like, this music is violent, blah blah. So we can't have it. There used to be like this form called 696, and they make you fill it out, and like you have to send it to the police, and they'll let you know if you can do the event.
And a lot of times, if there was black music on it, there was just no permit.
So I used to lie about what music's gonna play. But I won't even lie to you, I never filled it out that much in it. But the 2 times I filled it out, I lied about the music in it. But it was only like 2015, did like a kind of like fancy dress party for Jojo's, like Jojo's 5, I think it was. And then after that, Jojo's 6, sorry. And after that, I was like, man, I'm done with this. It just felt too personal. You know what I'm saying? Why the party got my name on it? Like, it's not really that smart, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
But at this time, you're known for the party.
Yeah. But I've only done like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? 6 in 2 years? That's not a lot of parties, man. 6 parties in 2 years.
It was.
Yeah. So I started Jojo's in 2013.
It started on your birthday.
Yeah, 2013, and then by 20,
you just started doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought it was you doing it like every year for your birthday.
No. So it was like it's just started as my birthday party.
Yeah.
And then the next year it was like in April 2014. No, it was in April 2014.
Yeah.
And then nothing for the rest of 2014. Oh no, there was another one for 2014, September, end of summer thing. Yeah. And then January 2015 was the 4th one.
Okay.
And that was like, okay, people was like, this thing's hard. Yeah. And then I couldn't, that venue was like, you can't come back, there was problems, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. But then June 2015, found a venue, it was an Ace Hotel, back in the day, in Shoreditch is obviously like East London, it's like the trendy sides. It was up and coming trendy back then, innit? Yeah. So Ace Hotel is obviously American hotel, and a lot of parties used to happen in the basement, innit? And it was like, if your party's at Ace Hotel, it's like, it's a popping party, innit?
Yeah.
So when I got a date for that, I was like, I got a date for Ace Hotel, like, boom, lit, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Party was alright, it wasn't that good, innit? But, so we did that, and then the next party was like October 2015, that's the 6th party, and I was like, this is saying it, do you know what I'm saying? So 2016, the person at Ace Hotel was like, listen, man, you gotta think of something new, something like we have for performances. Like she put a seed into my mind, didn't it? I was like, okay, cool. I was like, boom, let me think of something, and then came up with the name Recess, innit? Just chilling one day, the name just came to mind. So thank God for that name, divine inspiration.
Yeah.
So came up with Recess. Then we did it in March 2016, had performances like Lancey Fu, like early days when he started. I did it with did it with Clint, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Put it together with him. But I didn't really like it. I was like, this ain't really it, because the venue gave us a Tuesday night. No one was going out on Tuesday night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I wasn't really happy with it. So I just went about my year. Then December 2016, I was like, okay, boom, just gonna make Jojo's Recess. Yeah. So I tried to make Jojo's and Recess separate, but I was like, fuck it, Jojo's now gonna become Recess. So I tapped into my old Jojo's crowd, said, come to Recess, it's the new thing, same vibes.
Yeah.
So they came, popped off, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously Christmas time was a good time for parties.
Yeah.
So obviously you had a lot of attention, just popped off, it was lit. I was so happy.
2016.
You know what I'm saying? 2016. So I remember going to my brother like, man, we're back up.
Yeah.
Because it felt like, it's not like we made mad money, but we was like, it felt good.
Yeah.
Like leaving the party felt good, it didn't feel bad. didn't feel like a failure. So then, yeah, man, it was kind of like a bit of a struggle to get venues on a Friday night. Everybody was offering us Thursdays. And then by March 2017, we got offered a Friday night, some new spot that obviously needed some dates to fill it in.
Yeah.
Did the party there and it was lit, man. Like it was like, wow, like 400 people in there. It's crazy. That's our biggest party. It was gassed. And then
2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah,
but then something happened with that venue. That something bad happened at that venue, not with our event, but with another event. So it meant the venue became more strict.
Yeah.
And then just some bullshit happened, and then we couldn't come back to the venue again. So we was looking for more venues, and they were offering us Thursdays. We was like, cool, taking a step back. But because it was summer, you can still do the Thursday. So in June and August 2017, we did these August parties, these Thursday night parties, in Brixton. It was cool. It was us going back to Brixton because, you know, we did some of the early Jojos at Brixton. And then we did our first day party in Carnival Weekend 2017 in Tottenham. There's another new venue called Sticks. So I think that period of time, there was loads of new venues popping up in London, innit? And it was good. But Sticks obviously eventually died like a year and a half later. That was crazy. So we did our first day party. It was amazing. And that's when day parties weren't really popular in London just yet. It was like some people had been doing it already, like DLT were already doing it, another couple other people, but it wasn't like the main London is a day party heavy city, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back then it wasn't. So we did that party and it was fucking amazing because it's like, yo, like the sun's shining.
The
music's
vibes,
flowing.
everybody's lit.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's just amazing, man. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, it was cool. It was just nice. We was happy. And we just consistent with it. We was just like, you know, smashing out parties, like, you know, fancy dress thing, boom. Birthday month is December. So we did like 4 parties in a row at that venue, 4 weeks. The whole of December was a recess thing. You know, then did more fancy dress parties, like what's it called? Welcome to Wakanda, when the Black Panther dropped.
Just theming it and
just doing stuff. And for us, it was, I think one of our biggest moments after that was like 2019, we went to Ibiza in Spain. So it was like a party holiday thing, innit? We did like a big pool party. Shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Had like 400 people from London that come up, and it was lit, bro. Like it was just mad. Like we was living the dream. We was like 26 them times. Yeah, 26.
What year was this?
2019.
2019.
So I was 26 them times. I was like, yeah, man, this is crazy. I'm in Ibiza, like bringing just hella black people, and even still, I thought that was a lot of people, 400. Do you know what I'm saying?
Look at now.
But I didn't know that there was a chance to bring even more people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we did that year, ended that year strong. We did some good parties. Pandemic happened, so we had to it was kind of fucked, innit? Because it was like, yo,
people can't gather no more.
You know what I'm saying? So, but luckily we'd been practicing like online streaming. We started a new project called No Signal 2019, and then so like we just did it as a little side project just to be like, okay, this is not a club thing, it's just a music thing. Yeah. So there's no structure, anything gets played. But kind of there wasn't no direction for No Signal them times, because it's not really a money maker. So you can't make forward movements if you're not making P's, because you can't invest in to go forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was one of them ones where we was like, okay, cool. We practiced how to do radio, like live streaming, boom, just from our own back in 2019. When the pandemic hit, we was like, okay, cool, we're good to go. Yeah. We really live streamed like bare parties already from 2019. So we was like, yo, we went to everybody, yo, listen, lockdown, whatever, but link us at this time, recess online, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So we did that, people locked in, like 300 people locked in, boom. It's a party in everyone's crib. And then that just became a big story, because that the whole No Signal thing, lockdown was a massive story. Like, you know, we blew up with the 10v10 clashes, you know what I'm saying? Which was a good time. It meant that, okay, recess didn't have to do much. Signal was taking over.
Keep it minimal.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then obviously lockdown eased a little bit. I think, that summer we did, I swear, that summer we was allowed out for a bit, but all the parties you have to sit down and that. Yeah. Stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie to you, that 2020, I was thinking, we're gonna pack this recess thing in, bro. Cause it just felt like, I couldn't see the end in sight in terms of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You didn't know if this was gonna be 3 years.
I very like, oh, man, like, I was like down in it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was focusing on No Signal. No Signal was obviously what helped us get the space that we're in, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
We was able to like, you know, monetize that through like, you know, brand partnerships and stuff. Got some grants. But yeah, 2021 came and I'm like, rah, still no view for recess, nothing. You know, we was waiting for them to say, yo, you can unlock the doors. And then it kept on getting pushed back. We planned out long strategies, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And yeah, like we got delayed by a month. But that first party, when we came back out, bro, it was like unreal. Like, it was just so fake. It was like, yo, it feels good to be back. And the demand for parties went up, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew as a brand. We did we never done like 1,000 capacity venue before, innit? Until the carnival weekend, 2021. There was no carnival, innit? So everyone's still trying to be outside. I remember we did 3 parties that weekend, the Friday, Sunday and Monday. So we did 1,000 on a Friday at one place called Colour Factory, Friday night. Then 2,000 at Wembley Box Park. Yeah, so like the first time we did Wembley Box Park was 2 years ago. And we got the Vido for that on a random thing. You know what I'm saying? So he came out, surprised people, and everybody was like mad. And then the next day we did it here in Tottenham, 1,700 people. So like from us going to like, you know, our last big party was 700 people, and that was in December 2019.
Right. Then all this time passes.
And now it's August 2021.
Right, but y'all still working within the time, but it's in a whole nother way.
Yeah,
it's
but
not physical.
You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those ones where like the jump between doing a club of that size, 700, to 1,000 across 2 rooms, then 2,000 in one space, and then 1,700 across 3 rooms, it's crazy.
Nice.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like for me, as a person who's controlling it, like it's therefore like, I thought, it's normal, it's easy, but it's not. You need stuff like artist liaison, do you know what I'm saying? You need stuff like, okay, cool, event manager, production manager. You need someone making sure people go on their sets on time. You're getting in vendors, people to serve food. You have to make sure they're situated. You need someone to manage the link between us and the venue and the security.
Security,
you know
I'm about to say.
Queue management as well.
Course.
People in the queue for hours.
Logistics, mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, I remember like, my birthday was on the 3rd party. So my birthday landed on the 3rd party, and I was just so burnt out. I was supposed to go away for a little spa thing, bro. Like that spa, I just slept for 3 days. Like I was sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, guys. Like, yeah, we made the most money we've ever made that weekend, and it helps us because it means that for example, like you know what I'm saying, with No Signal, which doesn't make money, that helps a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we was just like, yeah, man, this is a bit too much. So we went back to our normal size parties, but I realized my appetite for the small parties, bro, it's gone. And I never used to believe in big parties. But when I was younger, my philosophy was that a party bigger than 1,000 is hard. It's like harder to control. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to do a lot more. Like you actually, it's not easy. It's like a fucking what's the bull, the rocking bull. You know what I'm saying? Like you can play on easy mode. But once you get to the high levels, bro, it's like it's not just about being strong.
It's a challenge, bro.
It's about like using your mind, using your body the correct way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we did in that November 2021, we did there's a venue called Fabric here in London, which is like known for like electronic music. And black music has been there, but like grime. But what we play, like Afrobeats, dancehall, hip hop, R&B, that kind of party's never been in that space ever. Do you know what I'm saying? So we took it there. It was crazy for good and bad reasons. You know, because it was really cold. People stuck in the queue for 3 hours, 4 hours. The venue didn't have to manage it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, damn, man, are we not good at doing big events? Do you know what I'm saying? So you can see that we're kind of like learning the hard way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we got through it. Didn't really tarnish, but it's like people was like, yo, like, you guys need to do better. There was some really strong feedback. And at the end of that year, like, we were going to Ghana, we did a party in Ghana, an area bar. The lights cut out for 20 minutes. The lights cut out for 20 minutes.
For 20 minutes, so in the middle of it?
Yeah, in the middle of the party was up. And then when it came back on, the party just went zhoof, straight back up.
Oh, way.
It's crazy. It's so crazy. 2022, we wanted to do a festival. And we got told it's too early. So we was like, okay, cool. It's too early, whatever that.
Too early in the day or too early in the year?
And it was too early for us as a company, as a group.
Oh, and to do a festival.
Yeah, and I was like, but we've got the numbers. But really and truly, it's not always about the numbers. It's about you. Can you organize?
Structure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can you market?
Yeah.
Can you sell it? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
you
for those that don't know, man, throwing events, throwing parties, that shit is not easy.
It's not easy at all.
So much work.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, so much work.
It's ridiculous.
Nah, continue.
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
So it's like, yo, like, I thought we was ready, and so
people that threw festivals before, or like people that like
so like we wanted to partner up with somebody to like help us do it.
Of course.
And they were just like, it's too late.
Yeah,
like you should have hollered a couple months ago, and we just don't think. Well, this is not what they told me verbatim, but somebody that was there said that we don't know if you guys are ready or like if you got the structure in place, because we worked with them on something in 2021 and we kind of tanked the project because we weren't patterned. Our structure wasn't there. We didn't have a marketing plan. We didn't have this in place, that in place. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, cool, fair enough. I'm not gonna take it personally, and I take things personally a lot. It's a flaw in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay, it's the Queen's Jubilee birthday, so we had a lot. We had like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a super long weekend. So it meant that from Wednesday night till Sunday, it was just straight parties, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get 3 venues. I'm gonna call it this, market it like this, sell it like this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a festival. Make it seem as if like you guys are going to something big. So we did Wednesday night at Coco, and then Friday at Wembley, Saturday at Croydon. Went box. So that's around 4,600 tickets, yeah. But we sold it like it's like, it's not a festival, but it's not just a normal party. Do you know what I'm saying? So those tickets sold out. It was like, okay, cool. Now it's sold out. Let's do the event. We put out like stuff like set times, be here for this, blah blah. And it was structured in a way where I was like, once it's done, I'm gonna package it and be like, hey, we're ready to do a festival. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. We got the numbers.
You know what I'm saying? Got the numbers, got the structure, logistics. You know what I'm saying? So we had like delegation in terms of, okay, production manager, this person, that person.
Right.
And that's all these people here. Do you know what I'm saying? We all learned this together, innit? So it was a thing where once that was done, again I was tired, super tired.
Yeah.
But I was happy that we was able to sell like 4,600 tickets across 3 parties.
Nice.
And then it's like, okay, boom, like it went so smoothly. There wasn't issues with the queue. There wasn't issues with anything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Security, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? We had with the previous, when we did it in 2021, we didn't have those issues no more. You know what I'm saying? So I went to these people, I said, hey, like we did this, blah, blah. We want to do a festival next year. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how like we kind of got ready to convince people for us to do Recess Land. Do you know what I'm saying? So luckily we couldn't, unfortunately we couldn't find a good venue for Recess Land. We found, like to do a festival in London, there isn't good sites, there's just parks. And what happens is that people will get a license for a park and they'll sell it to someone who wants to do a festival. So it means that you can go to 2 festivals on one weekend, but they might be on the same site. You get me? So the experience isn't that much different. Whereas somewhere like Glastonbury's its own thing. Only Glastonbury's at that place.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But luckily, some guy was like, yo, look at this place in Margate. It's like a fun fair where you can do events there. I was like, that's mad. Because I'm looking at my spec of what I want. I wanted to do a party in a fun fair with rides and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, let me see this, man. And he showed it to me. I went, this is mad. And I said, what kind of capacity? He said 7,000. I went, I've never heard this before in my life. All right, cool. He said he reserved the date there. I went, yo, bro, let me get that date, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was August 2022 when he showed me that. So I told the person that we was working with that we wanted to work with to do the festival. I showed it to them and they were like, yo, this is mad. So that's how Recess Land was born. And then, like, Recess Land ended up being like, they told us, yo, marketing plan, this, that. Can you get everything in order? We have to organize coaches, all that stuff. And yeah, man, we sold like the bulk of tickets, like almost 6,000 tickets within the first week. It was 7,000 tickets in total. And Recess Land was crazy. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It was like nothing anyone's seen before, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
7,000, like, people coming out of London. And yeah, it was mad, bro. Like, it's mad. And it was like, it's therefore like, obviously that was this year, innit, by the way. But yeah, it was a great way to start the summer. It was in end of May. And it's something we're really proud of because it's like, was watching some clips today. I think you saw some of it.
I think that was the Box Park Wembley that I seen.
Okay. So yeah,
but there was some clips of Recess Land.
Yeah. Bro, we'll show it to you, bro. It's absolutely beautiful, and it definitely puts us on a map. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, just to think from 2 years ago when we was like, you know, we struggling to do the 1,000 capacity venue, and then to do
7K.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like boom, like we're actually prepared to do that. We're good at doing that now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we did Paris again in August this year, 3,500 people. It was a breeze.
Nice.
Purely because, you know, we learnt from what we did last year with the Weekender,
right? And
this year with Recess Land. So it means that we can keep doing that again and again. So yeah, man, it's a long story, but I always try to tell stories with the most context. It might be a bit long in it, but yeah.
That's perfect, bro. Like that's beautiful. I feel like that's inspiring for somebody to hear, especially because niggas don't be realizing shit is a journey. You know what I'm saying? This is a marathon for real. Like it takes time. It takes time, and regardless of what you go through, like even the negative stuff that you go through, the hard, you feel me? Like it's so necessary in the journey. It's the only way you're gonna know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And how to go forward for real.
Trust me. So yeah, I'm pleased, and it's like, okay, cool. Like we can do this and more.
Yeah.
Shit, still in London. I mean, these trains don't go bing bong, you heard? They do some whole other shit, I don't know, some whole other sound, but you still here, man. Comment, like, subscribe, I know the vibes. Yeah.
I want to ask you about like what's next when it comes to taking it higher, because it seems like you're just taking it higher.
I want to build the brand out more, you know. That's why we kind of made the effort with the merch this year.
Yeah.
Just build out the brand. It's just a bit difficult because with merch, I'm starting to realize you take an L for a while.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? You take a loss for a while, but I understand it's kind of like a pendulum. It's like, it starts this way, and then it kind of climbs back up.
Yeah.
So that's not like a pendulum, by the way, but yeah. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to build up the brand so it's beyond just parties, because it's like, when you tell people like, how do you describe Recess, they're probably going to say, oh, it's a vibe, it's a movement, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know, we want people to feel as if they're part of it. So it's not just about just tickets. It's not just about making people buy stuff either. It's like, yo, like you can buy it if you want. Do you know what I'm saying? But like this won't be here forever, innit? So like, get a piece of it that will last forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the shirt that y'all made for the carnival party. Fire,
no, thank you, man.
I seen it online first when the ticket sales first went up, but I also seen it in person, seeing people with it, and just like y'all making your own flag for it. And that like heavy.
Appreciate it, man.
Heavy, bro. Heavy. It's like certain things is deep. And then on top of that too, I was talking to Huda and she was telling me about what she was saying? She was saying how she feels like, you know, this is a whole other side of like running things, but the loyalty family aspect, you know what I'm saying, is very different. She was like, yo, Jojo's like a fucking staff whisperer.
The stuff? Yeah.
She said that about you. She said like, she's family with all the people here, but even as time goes on within this journey, you just be knowing who to bring in. And a lot of the time, she said that she the way she even came in was like going to Recess things at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's heavy, you know what I'm saying? I guess the question is like, what is it about you that, you know, knows how to like judge somebody's spirit, like judge somebody's...
I think it's again, like divine intervention.
Yeah.
Because the way that everyone here, that's right here right now, I've known them in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Like one of the people here, like I've known her since I met her at like a New Year's Day party in 2013. Yeah. When we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like my right hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same as like my other right hand. Like I met him on a birthday trip. Yeah. In Liz in Portugal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if these things just happen, like Huda, I met her through some other people, I was friends with her friends. You know what I'm saying? And it just happens. You can tell when someone's got that dog in them.
Yeah, facts.
And you also can tell when someone's got like kind of like they're they're down for the cause basically.
Yeah.
I've met some people who aren't, but
For
they
sure.
usually tend to fall like naturally. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know where to place? Like, because picking somebody is one thing, right? But then knowing where they go within the pyramid.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, no one person, like, it takes a village to get some shit to a place where you fucking 7,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
you need a crazy team, but also knowing where everybody's the best at, knowing how to make sure everybody's seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels worthwhile and stuff. Like, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the harder part, you know. I won't even lie to you, because sometimes you think someone's gonna be good here, and then like you realize they're not, and it's not even an offense. It's not even.
Nah, it's just what it
even,
is.
Yeah,
it's an observation for
yeah,
real.
It's not even probably their fault either. So it's like, okay, cool. But once you, like, you actually have to kind of like, you have to give people time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to give people time for sure. And sometimes I don't give people time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's quite difficult to give a lot of people time.
Yeah.
And regretfully, there's been times where I wish I could have given someone more time.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I need to give myself time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's something I realised a couple of weeks ago. I said I need to give myself more time.
Yeah.
Before I can give anybody else more time. That's even for like romantic relationships.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been in a situation where, like, you know, I was dating someone, and she was like, yo, man, like, you used to have more time for me. But I was like, yo, that was 2019, man. I wasn't on one now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, that was a kind of a selfish response from me. I should have been like, okay, cool, like, maybe I can't do this right now, or maybe can I search within myself to do it? But like, I was just giving myself my time to everything else but myself. And if I can't give myself time, there isn't much I can give to anyone else outside of the work thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Family, friends,
Yeah.
romantic partners. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I've given people time, that's how I got to know them, I had to best place them, but then there's a limit. There's a capacity I can do that to. So that's about, you know, okay, keeping the team, you know what I'm saying, trim.
Yeah.
But then I'm lucky that right now the team is mature enough where if I can't give someone time, someone's there to give that other person time to bring them closer. Do you know what I'm saying? So it means that rather than me going there, I can just go there because the person's already been brought halfway. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's complex for sure. Like, it's mad complex. But I don't even know, man. Like, you know, I don't get.
You can't
like,
explain it. Like,
yeah,
you
like,
said,
even
like,
the question you just asked, it's like, yeah, like, you're right. Like, I don't really
you don't really think about it. Like,
yeah. But it's only because Hoda was like, we was talking about something yesterday, and that's why she told you, because we were literally talking about yesterday. She was just saying that, yeah, she really likes this person we're working with, and I was like, hey, man, I'm glad you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you do. I'm glad you like, because it's the systems are needed. You're right. There's a village.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The systems are needed, man.
Nah,
like,
for sure, bro, for sure.
People,
and it's very important how that gets set up, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was talking. Yeah.
That's what makes a good leader, man. I can't lie. You like, it's not impressive to do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
It's actually not impressive. It's not flex.
Yeah.
Because, bro, like, you do everything yourself, bro. You look out here looking tired, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you get, and it's not about, yo, I got this person working for me. It's not that. It's like, yo, we all got shared vision. All right, cool. So if you do this means that that person can do that, which means this can happen, and we get this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a system, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real shit.
And it's like, yeah, man, like, we all have a common goal. So it's like, and if everyone feels as if, like, yo, the efforts are valued and respected, then yeah, man, like, it's good for morale, and a good team produces good results.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You watch sports?
Not too much, but
fair
you
enough.
know, I'm privy though.
Yeah, man. So I'm big on sport. I'm a big football fan.
Yeah.
So I was like, a lot of my philosophy is based in, like, you know, it's football rooted. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's teams are important, man. Otherwise, shit don't happen, man.
Nah,
human beings aren't that great. You know what I'm saying? Individually.
Right.
Individually, they're not that great. But as together,
shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
I say this, and then I got one last question.
Yeah.
I say when it comes to team shit, it's like, I think somebody has said something about, like, if you one man, there's only 24 hours in a day. But if you, let's say you have a team of 3 people, and y'all each work 8 hours on the same vision, it's 24 hours.
It's done, it's finished.
In that 8 hours, you know what
Crazy.
I'm saying?
It's crazy.
If you have 10 people in that 8 hours, it's 80 hours.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
So it's like, but that's not just, you can't just get any 10 people, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like you gotta know where they fit in, what they
Yeah.
do best, things like
Yeah.
that, third for the whole shit to really work. But that's the real way that you maximize on shit, you know?
100%, man.
Instantly.
100%.
Shit, bro. I'll say my last question, and I might have a question after this, but I think this is my last question. What's one thing along your journey that you feel like was something that either was a lesson that you feel like might be something that's like underrated, like some shit that you feel like is, you know, in New York we call it pain, like something that's like real deep where you might not usually think of it, but like, you know, you went through a little period where you're like, yo, this actually is a very deep thing. Like, this is heavy. You know what I'm saying? Some people have never experienced this, but understanding how deep this is, you know?
I think it's what I just said about, you know, making time for yourself. I won't lie to you, man. Like ever since, I would say everything really kicked off, like, pandemic, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? On this different scale. And I won't lie to you, man, I feel like I definitely lost a part of myself. You know what I'm saying?
During the pandemic?
Like, throughout, specifically between then and now, do you know what I'm saying? Because I've been like just 100% on the grind, basically. But I'm just trying to make more time for myself, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So it means that I can I can really have space to enjoy stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, it's great to work and to get results, but it's like, yo, this whole summer, man, just worked, bro, worked. Like, providing all the vibes for everyone. And it's like, yo, the only way I can enjoy is if I fly out. And even with
turn
that,
off your phone.
You know what I'm saying? But even that, I'm still going out and I'm networking.
Of course.
Like, I went to LA after recess and I went to Malta. There was a party holiday, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's our friends' thing. Then I went to LA and I went to Paris. But even with LA and Paris, I was still kind of half working. And I went to network in LA because you have to do that when you go there. My first time there. Paris, it was Fashion Week. And also it was this like big event. So I was even doing like, you know, checking out the venue we was going to use in 2 months' time. It was work. We did a little party there on Friday night. It was work. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's where I had my most fun this summer. But that was back in June. You know what I'm saying? I was back in June, it's September now. You know, so it's kind of sad to say my enjoyment isn't work. That's dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, making time for myself outside of work it's something like I should have done a long time ago, but it's never too late.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So but like, because it's the effects of it after, like, you know, sometimes you just go home and you're like, okay, it's bedtime. And you have to wake up and go to work. And everyone's like, yo, you're doing amazing. It's like, yeah, thank you. But it's like, yo, like, I don't have a life like that. But luckily, where I work is like, it's vibes as well.
You've crafted it so that it's kind of, you know, like you're able to do both. But I see what you mean with the time for yourself. It's like now you want to make sure that there's...
Even here, like, we chilling here. We're all chilling, blah, blah, blah. But on Monday night, so what we did for Carnival, I got Airbnb in the area. Because obviously we had an event at Wembley, then we had the events in central London on Friday, the Saturday and Sunday night, and then we was working there on Monday at the stage. So it's just easier, so we can keep stuff there, like equipment, like all the merch and that. So on the Monday night after Carnival, all of us just linked up at the Airbnb, 15-minute walk away from the Carnival, and we're just sitting there chilling like till midnight. We got there at 8, so we're just chilling for 4 hours, giggling, like eating or whatever, watching YouTube, and it was like, yo, like, this is the first time we've done this as a gang. Usually we do it in the studio, but it's not the same. We work here. But doing it in that crib, we was like, yo, man, we need to start buying houses, or we need to get on cribs right now. Because like, this is so nice. You know, and for me, it left me feeling like, yo, this is a beautiful weekend. You know that meme, that Drake meme, like, yo, I needed this. You know what I'm saying? That's what that felt like. So it's like, I want to do more of that, just making more time. Of course. You know what I'm saying, making more time for myself, and also hoping people like learn from that as well. You know what I'm saying? Just make more time for yourself, because you have more time for yourself, you can give more to others, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because you actually are full. You know what I'm saying?
Fill your cup up.
You know what I'm saying?
Fill your cup up.
Trust me, man. That's legit. That's just that perfect ending.
Jojo.
Yeah, man.
My brother,
Good chat,
I appreciate you.
Good chat,
We'll see you in New York.
Yes.